Tonight, from U.S. Banks.
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
From the 29, Lance. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Lance now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
From the 29, Lance. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Now Lance. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal. A loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down. And Lance going to throw. On the move to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And his kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And this could be a whole lot of fun, because if his game plan goes into effect early, We're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What did the columnists write? Possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down. Back to throw here. He'll get this out wide to Gaskin. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route and complete. It's McKinney. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Gun now on 3rd down. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Swift. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. Blankenship's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Second down and 8. Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Lance looking to throw it. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Lions will take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. 3 yards the gain there, second down. He'll look to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. The Lions on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. To throw, it's Lance. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Vikings on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, Cook. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A give. This is Cook. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw here. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the half in a 3-3 ball game. Just a pair of field goals to this point. Now a throw here, hauled in. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Lance now to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it a 2nd down. Here's Lance. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Again, it's Lance. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4th.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll set up a throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been as tight as we expected, all tied through one half of play. For the call of the second half, let's get it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
On 2nd down, Swift. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. but how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll make it 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He's going to get that to Swift underneath, and he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift, and he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Myles Gaskin taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and the lead is now 10-3. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it was capped off by a Myles Gaskin touchdown run. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook, and he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 47 yards on the ground for him so far. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Lance. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Back to the ground, Cook. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
What's up, man?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. On the handoff, it's Madison fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing his Lance on third down. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Madison running on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 8 yards to go on second down. Here's Lance to throw it. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down. From the gun on third down, Lance. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it fourth down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's McKinney. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. It fights him off. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle. And he does so and picks up positive yardage.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Lions on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They're going to look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. 30. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Coaches always tell their players someone's got to make a big play, but what they mean is a game-altering play, a game-changing play, a turnover forced, and we just got that. I mean, how about that play, Brandon?
Yeah, a pick 6, 4th quarter, that is a game-changer.
Someone read their keys, and someone had the courage to go after the ball right then and there.
And it gives them the lead. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Working from the gun, Lance out to his left. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And his kick here is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on the Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set them back on 2nd. Looking to throw. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. The Lions on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. Powering forward. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Patrick Jones. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now back to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. James Lynch in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. The Lance going to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Pass complete. It's Hawkinson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. Now here's a throw that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. He may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line. Wide open receiver, complete. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal. Back to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. He's back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
Tonight, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
Here's 2nd and 8. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll look to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On now is the Titans punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. So not just running into the punter, but roughing the punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You know, you're watching it, partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one. Almost feels like he felt like he had to call it on that play.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And the Jags are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
What I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them in practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. The defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Jaguars are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This will go to Henry out wide. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry, and that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a first down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Derrick Henry. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes it at the 7. And he's able to get it up close to the 35, but hang on here. Penalty marker down. And this one might be going the other way. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose, And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They'll run with Etienne. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt, and it'll be Titan football. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Well, still time for him here as we sit in the 2nd quarter. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
A give running right, Etienne. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On now is the Titans punter as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, no return. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
On play action, they'll throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you can actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll set up a throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. throw again. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. This will be caught by Brown. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw again. He'll get that underneath ETN. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and 1. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Pitch and catch there good for 13. And that'll make it 2nd down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down. And Lutz puts this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. He completes it to Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Back to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at and fourth game, all tied in the second quarter.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
2nd and 2. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it now with Robinson. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. James Robinson punching it in from a yard away. And the Jaguars are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A handoff for Etienne. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football. And it's knocked away and incomplete. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
And this one nearly intercepted. Oh, that's a ball he thinks he should have had. Instead, maybe a chance for the offense to get 3 out of it after all. 4th down. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 2nd and 4. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Henry. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 48 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
What was that, ref?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now back to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He completes it to Evans. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A check down here for Henry. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run. It's Henry. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Derrick Henry. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And that is incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll set up to throw. And he will find his man Ruggs. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A gain of 6 there on first. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a dump off here complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. A shotgun snap and again to ETN. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Staying out his feet. And this is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
No surprise, they try to throw the ball on 4th down, but it gets batted down. They don't pick it up.
Well, a little football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start to throw. Get your hands up,
Get your hands up, affect the play, and then everyone get your hands up. When the ball gets to the receiver, moment of truth, knock it away.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's taken in by Henderson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2nd and 3. Shakes off the set. Oh, a strip. The ball comes out. And the Jags grab it. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. Seibert on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And this one's incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Back to throw. Back to Brown, this time complete. Now Brown, oh, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll look to throw here. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just... Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass.